Okay guys, so today I'm going to be doing an install and a review of this RX Clear sand filter 24 inch. This is what the package includes. Includes the multi-port valve, the laterals, the pressure gauge, the clamp, and the seals, and the stand. It comes with this little end cap that I'll show you what that's for later on in the video. Okay, so I'm replacing a Haywood S200 sand filter. It's a side mount. And I've already cut the pipe at the multi-port and removed the filter. Now we're going to install the laterals. And to do this, they just push in and turn. But you want to do it in the filter or they won't fit. And this was one thing on the instructions. It didn't really say what to do with this, but I just got online and researched it on Amazon on the reviews and the question and answer forum and found out that you just keep this on top of the sand. So what we'll do, we'll tape this up here when we're filling it up with sand. Now we're going to take this end cap and place it over the top of the pipe. This is going to keep the pipe centered, so when we fill up the sand, it'll be in the position that it needs to be and won't move on us. And I'm just going to put this little tube right there. Then we're going to fill it up halfway with water. Okay, so we filled it up halfway with water. Looks like there's no leaks around the drain valve, so that's good. Let's fill it up with sand. So I'm going to be using the Quikrete pool filter sand. I've never used it before, but it was $5.99 at Home Depot, and I read good and bad reviews on it, mostly good. Okay, so we got 300 pounds of sand in the filter. Now it's time to remove the end cap. You want to try to knock off as much sand as you can before we take this off, because you don't want any going down the pipe. Just remove it carefully. Okay, so now that we got the sand filled, it's time to put on the multi-port valve and O-ring. Okay, so first thing we want to do is put the O-ring on the valve. And what I'm going to use is magic lube on the seal just to ensure a tight water seal. Now we'll put the clamps on. And then we'll put the bolt and the nut on. Probably want to use a screwdriver to get this hand tight so it doesn't break it. I'm just going to be really careful. I went and got a screwdriver just to tighten this hand tight so nothing breaks on me. Okay, so this filter didn't come with any fittings or union joints to hook this up with, so I just bought the little adapter. I've got 1.5 inch pipe. You want to put this on clockwise so it doesn't unravel on you when you screw it in. Take some channel locks and tighten it up. Got a new helper that's going to be helping me. What you'll probably want to do is buy some of these unions. That way you won't have to cut the pipe every time you change sand. I didn't have any, so I'm just going to use those. We'll do the same thing for the other two. This one's the waste, this one's the pump, and this one's the return. Okay, so time to turn it on and backwash it, see if there's any leaks. That's good. We'll let that run for about 2 minutes. Okay, now we've turned it off and we want to rinse it for about 20 seconds. And now we'll turn it on filter. And looks like there's no leaks. Notice that the drain valve is still not leaking and it's on filtered, so that's awesome. One thing I forgot to mention before you turn it on, install the pressure gauge. It's got a little plug. You just remove that plug, put the plumbing tape on the threads like we did on the inlets, and just screw it on. So far I'm very impressed with this filter. Again, this is the RX Clear 24 inch. Like I said, it's no leaks. Everything seems to be working on it fine.